OK Go started 18 years ago, and if we had known then that we were going to do a zero gravity video, I just don't think I would have believed it.
Yeah, I don't think we would have spent too much time on it. I think we just would have been like, that sounds ridiculous now.
We started making our own videos about 10 years ago, and this video idea has existed since almost the beginning of that. We didn't think we'd ever get the chance to. And you have to get access to an airplane, and most rock bands never find access to an airplane. I don't think we thought we would be one of them that does.
OK Go wanted to make a music video in zero G. What could be more badass than astronaut training? Or more exciting than making art in space? So here we enter the picture and tell them, hey, we've got an idea.
When a small agency from Russia that we'd never heard of before was like, we can get you an airplane, we were like, sure you can.
We wanted to film a video inside a real airplane. And the guys from OK Go said, all right, can we make this plane fly in zero gravity?
They were incredibly passionate though about it. I mean, they were excited.
They were, and honestly, they made it happen.
Yeah.
Everybody excited about the project?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. It has been a lot of work to get the Star City to allow that, but yeah, no, come on.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
No.
No, I'm just because I thought in the drawings these were much higher. I thought
It looks like, basically looks like an airplane that we're gonna be floating in.
So before the first flight, I was really excited. Everybody else was really scared.
Scared and nervous, yeah. I'm a little nervous, but excited.
I'm nervous. I'm excited though.
I'm only excited, and I've got the patch. I'm tripping balls.
Wow, so excited right now.
Before the first flight, we were kind of nervous and excited at the same time. We didn't know what to expect at all.
We are just east of Moscow, headed towards a city called Star City, which is where the cosmonauts trained and still train, and where we are training for our first zero-G flight. Well, this week we are doing 6 flights, and the first one, what we're hoping to do is just get used to it.
I think we're getting a medical exam.
We think we're getting a medical
Every single morning,
exam.
we are going to get a medical exam.
Yeah.
So you are healthy. Show me your tongue. Great.
That's great. All right.
One of the best results so far.
Tell it to me straight, Doc.
Because you're being, in a department.
I won.
I hope everyone had breakfast and saw the doctor.
So we're gonna do that before this flight?
Today we are flying an Il-76 MDK airplane. This is basically what a zero-gravity parabola looks like. The zero gravity is achieved at altitudes ranging from 6,000 to 9,000 meters. The aircraft starts flying at a pretty steep angle at maximum acceleration, thus causing everyone on board to experience double gravity. The weightlessness is achieved at about 9,000 meters above the ground, when the engine's thrust is reduced to a minimum and the plane follows a ballistic trajectory basically a free fall. The pitch angle for ascent and descent is about 45 to 50 degrees. And the zero gravity periods last from 25 to 28 seconds.
Pretty common for me to get freaked out about something like this and then enjoy it. So.
Well, I didn't sleep very well last night, so I feel a little just kind of jet lagged.
The jet engines are on. Do you hear them?
What you feel is, first you are pinned to the floor, the next thing you know is the floor is gone.
None of us threw up, but I remember I was just, I was pretty freaked out by the whole experience.
The flight itself was significantly more physically difficult than I think I was expecting, at least. Basically, just want to puke.
The first flight was very uncomfortable, very difficult. We were dizzy all the time, we felt sick. I remember thinking, what did we get ourselves into?
Like, God, we're gonna endure 3 more weeks of that.
The first flight brought us together, the crew and the band. I saw that the guys were really going to follow this thing through to the end. Damien, Dan, Andy, Tim, and Trish, all of them.
Normally what people do when they make a film is plan very, very carefully and then shoot. We go, get us in the airplane so we can start playing. And once we've played for a week, then we can tell you what the real idea is.
We were really looking forward to seeing the script. OK Go said there was no script, rather a leap of faith. A leap of faith. This expression defines the whole project pretty accurately. We agreed not to agree how we're gonna film this.
We don't care what the shot looks like yet. The crew, I don't think they took us seriously at all.
No, not at all.
Like, they figured a film crew would show up ready to work and know exactly what they want. We showed up and we're like, you play with the rubber balls, I'll play with the curly hats, and you do flips, okay? Then after this flight, we'll all get back together, see what went well, and we'll try it again. So for the first week of flights, we did 6 flights, and the crew just sat there watching us like, what is the matter with these morons? Like, because we're just like bouncing, like literally bouncing off the walls and being
like, hey,
silly.
Are the pinatas on here?
Yeah, like, who's got the pinatas? I don't think they took it very seriously because they didn't think that was part of a real process.
What do you mean by choreography? How big the choreography?
We have to learn.
My initial reaction was, what a mess.
So after that first week of testing, we went back to Los Angeles, took a couple weeks off to synthesize all that information, come up with a real plan, and go back knowing what we wanted to make.
Yeah, but I think this is going to be fun.
We came back the second time. By that point, not only had someone showed the crew our previous videos, so they suddenly got a lot, they knew what they were working with, their attitude went from like, who are these jokers, to like super seriously with us and behind us.
We did our best to help them with everything we could.
Once Trish and the guys returned from LA, We had a proper script to go by and rehearse.
Try going up. When you do the walkover, do it on the word don't. Don't, and then when you're done and you're like over here, yeah, don't, stop, walk over, and then can you?
No, I leave a freight train. Right, so the second time for don't. So don't, stop, can't stop, it's like a freight train. Don't.
The longest period of weightlessness you can get on these types of flights is 27 and a half seconds. We were stuck with exactly that much time of weightlessness each parabola. And we wanted that to line up musically with the song, which moves in 21-second chunks. Basically, each verse is 21 seconds, each chorus is 2 rounds of 21 seconds. So what we did was we slowed down the song a little bit so that each of those 21 seconds chunks was stretched out to 28 seconds. That meant that each parabola would sort of start and stop musically along with the song.
Don't stop, can't stop, it's like a freight train.
Don't stop, can't stop till you feel it going down. Don't know where your eyes are, but they're not doing what you said. Don't know where your mind is, baby, but you better
Good one.
Each flight we did 15 parabolas, and altogether we did 21 flights. So we did, I think it was 312 total parabolas.
We did 2 takes on each flight, 7 0G periods for the first and 7 periods for the second. The ultimate 15th period was extra for the Thunderdome scene.
We wanted to shoot it as a single continuous take, so the stakes were pretty high. I mean, nobody wanted to screw up the whole take.
At the end of each parabola, the guys needed to stay perfectly still on their positions until the next 0G period kicked in, when they were able to continue their routine. In the end, they sped up these waiting periods so the whole video would look like a single prolonged period of weightlessness.
Yeah, when you met the new you, did someone die inside? Don't stop, can't stop, it's like a freight train. Don't stop, can't stop, it's like a dealer going down.
The final week we did 2 flights a day until the last day when we did 3. We did an unscheduled 3rd flight because we hadn't gotten the take yet. Right after the 20th flight, we knew we had a perfect take until we watched the footage and found out that some paint had gotten on the lens during the last scene and ruined the entire thing.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
There's nothing we can do about that at the end. So.
Can you just put our favorite Thunderdome, favorite scene 8, the best one we've ever had, on the end of these 7 and see?
Yeah, let's just see what happens.
So we then, at that point, what we had was either the pieces to try to edit together something not as good as we wanted, but still pretty great, or we could go up and do it again.
What do you guys think?
Usable.
Yeah, no, I mean, this Thunderdome seems alright. I don't know. Everyone wants to go back up. Should we just go up?
I don't think everyone does want to go up this way. I'm trying to assess people. Hey, Ross, I'm assuming you don't want to go up?
No, but I know it's going to happen, so...
That was about as tense a moment as I can remember having within the band, because...
Just period.
Just period.
Yeah.
Just because we kind of knew we had to do it, and some members of the band really didn't want to.
I think we don't have to go up again. It's a question of, do we just, we're never going up in that fucking plane ever again after today. Do we just want to go up for the 8? It's a half of a flight, essentially, and just try it. I'm totally good either way, because I think we do have it.
I'm totally good either way also, and I know, Andy, I really don't want to force you up into it. So
If it were me alone, I would do it, but I don't think we're not going to leave here without a video if we don't. Basically, Andy really didn't want to go back up. And he wasn't going to stop us, but he was right on the edge of like, I effing hate this.
I'm for it. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, I think we should just do it.
Right.
Is it going to be one of those 8s where we ask for another parabola and another parabola and another parabola? Because it's our last plane.
Andy, we don't know the future either. I know you're pissed about that. If you don't want to do it, we don't have to do it.
Well, I mean, we can make a decision that we just do whatever we get for 8, and maybe it's a great Thunderdome. Maybe all we get out of it is a great Thunderdome. I mean, we could make that rule that we don't ask for more.
I'm fine with that.
Sure.
So we went up and did it one more time.
Внимание!
1, 2, 3, 4.
I remember writing the lyric, "Gravity's just a habit that you're pretty sure you can break." I was in the parking lot of a big box store in New Hampshire. The whole song is sort of around the idea of letting the unfamiliar feelings guide you rather than trying to figure everything out all the time.
A long time ago, I realized that once you start working with professionals, it doesn't really seem like work. One of the reasons videos like this one are so successful is because of the true professionals who collaborate on them.
I love the guys from the band, especially after all we've been through together.
We don't speak any Russian. Everything was done through like hand signals and like human emotion. I mean, the guys got so into it with us.
They were so great. There were like a bounty of like fist pounds and thumbs ups.
It's always about what you believe in. We believe that you should never give up. You should challenge everything you know and jump in way over your head. That's what we all did here. We showed the world that nothing is impossible. Gravity is just a habit.
Gravity is your everyday life. And it is also just a habit.
Gravity is just a habit.
Гравитация просто привычка.
Hi, I'm Damien.
And I'm Tim.
We're in the band OK Go. Gravity is just a habit. Support our opinion on Press Reader.